here at ABC News. We're following the election cycle. Stay with us here, cycle literally. Our producer, Michael Koenigs, pedaling between the conventions, between voters and meeting voters along the way. He arrived just moments ago. Go figure. Here's a look at his journey. This year's conventions are go big or go home.
Oh, we're going to win. We're going to win so big. Thank you very much, everybody.
I may become the first woman president.
But one brave soul is giving new meaning to political spin.
I'm Michael, and this is the election cycle.
Our very own digital correspondent, Michael Koenigs.
You're a cyclist? I am, the election cyclist.
Biking from the Republican convention in
I
Cleveland
want to talk to Americans who weren't in this room.
to the Democratic convention in Philly. Michael traveling 500 miles in 5 days.
Who are you guys voting for?
Trump, Hillary Clinton, Bernie Sanders.
No, you're not.
Even hitching a ride with these nuns on a convention-bound bus.
The least we could do was to give you a lift, just a little bit to rest up.
Catholic charity to the man.
And overnight, the election cyclist finally coasting into Philly, ready to enter the DNC ring. Coasting into Philly and coasting here in the convention hall.
There he is.
Michael! You made it! You made it!
Long ride.
Oh, yeah, but I don't.
Ride.
You didn't hear
Well
that.
done.
Nice to see you, Michael. Airfares are down, gasoline at an all-time low. You decided to ride a bike from Cleveland here. What was the reason behind this? Why did you want to do this?
Oh, it's a very cheap way to get here, but mainly I wanted to talk to the folks along the way, in between these two arenas, the people who can't be here.
Yeah.
Because ultimately they decide this election, and they're just incredibly passionate about what goes on, and so I wanted to hear them along the way.
So was it as much fun as you hoped it would be, and what did you learn?
It was much more fun. I learned one day we stopped in Pittsburgh for a Pirates game and met voters from the highest seats to the lowest, and just hearing their thoughts and their passion for this election cycle, it is at a high level.
Yeah, everybody is paying attention.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How was that wrestling match? You show up dressed like that, and what happened?
I know, I think they saw me in this tight outfit and said, hey, get him into the ring. And yeah, these folks, local community of semi-pro wrestlers had me jump on board, and the mayor, an 82-year-old woman, also there picking
baby.
fights.
Well, you're smiling right now. Any trouble along the way?
Well, there are a lot of potholes out there, so we've got to take care of some of those infrastructure questions. I think that the heat wave was a big factor going through that. My mom was calling me saying,
Stay hydrated, drinking water.
Exactly, and so I think that those were the main concerns. Pokemon Go players also popping up on the trail at random
Crazy.
spots.
Yeah, to keep from hitting them.
Exactly.
Talking to the average voter along the way, what did you hear from them, Michael?
I think that a lot of people are a little concerned about the two choices they have. There is a real rock and a hard place sensibility in a lot of that country, from the farmlands to the city streets. And so they know it's a tough choice, and they're paying attention to these conventions.
That was a great idea. We're glad you did it. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, guys. A nice finish.
Get some rest. Get some rest there.
2 more days to go here from Philly. We're going to be here. World News is here as well. Nightline, and of course our special every night at 10 Eastern. Tonight, President Barack Obama, Vice President Biden, Vice Presidential candidate Tim Kaine will have it all.
Full day, and gavel to gavel coverage on our live stream channel.